Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm just going to jump right in and we're going to start right away with your energy and see where you are. Let's find out what is influencing you and your focus and your past. Your cards are coming out very quickly. You're actually the first sign that they're coming out this quickly for. Tell me about your near future. What else do you need to know? Tell me about your potential outcome. Okay. That doesn't surprise me at all. But this one does a little bit. You're feeling very off balanced at the moment with this Justice card in reverse. So there is a specific area in your life where you feel like needs improvement. Is probably the best way to describe it. It doesn't feel like you're so off balance that your entire life is in chaos. It just feels like there's one area of your life that you're really focused on right now and you want it to be in a better spot. What I'm getting is the Hanged Man in reverse is your current energy, but I have the Five of Wands here in reverse. So what this tells me is that you're moving forward. There were some obstacles and challenges here in your past position, but you're finally moving beyond those. And that's a really, really positive thing. Really positive here for you, Pisces. King of Swords here in reverse. The universe wants you to hold on to something. There might be something that you're at a point where you're, and it feels very connected to this imbalance that you're experiencing. So whatever this area is in your life, rather than just let it go, hold on to it. I'll find out more when I clarify, but the universe is encouraging you to maybe not be so forthright with your words. Maybe not say exactly what's on your mind the minute it comes into your mind. Take that breath, think it through, and think about how the other person would react to the situation and to the words that you're about to say, and see if that's the reaction that you're looking for. Because it feels like if this is another person, and it does feel like there's another person here, that a lot of times you say things and you get a reaction different than what you were expecting, and you know that now. So there's this, you kind of have a good gauge on how this other person's going to respond to something. So taking that step back before you speak to make sure that's the reaction that you want to get is what the universe wants you to focus on. We have the Two of Wands here in reverse. And so this is, in the past, you were indecisive about something. It was kind of like a stop and start. What you're focused on here is really going after all these things that you want. You want a long-term relationship here with this Ten of Pentacles. You could want a family, something along these lines where it's like if you had your ideal, if you think about the ideal relationship, family ties, things like that, what does it look like? That's what you're pursuing. That's what you're going after. That's always kind of there, front of mind for you to go after that type of relationship or any kind of situation that's going to lead you to this. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse sitting in the near future. So whatever obstacles and burdens you feel like you've been juggling, that's slowing down. You're not going to have that in the near future. Queen of Wands in reverse. This feels a lot like you're pulling back on being impulsive. And this feels connected to this King of Swords. Impulsive isn't just action oriented, although the wands tend to be more action oriented. It can also be just words. It can be emotions, not jumping to conclusions. It's breaking this immediate impulsive behavior that you maybe allow to happen more frequently than you realize. I do have the Emperor here in reverse. This feels very connected to this. This is an old belief system. This is an old pattern of behavior that you're trying to move away from. This is something that you're trying to release because it's not giving you what you want. This doesn't feel like, whatever this old belief system is, it's not going to bring you this Ten of Pentacles that you want. So you're actively trying to correct that. So hopes or fears, what came out was we have the Tower in reverse. So for sure, you don't want any chaos in your life. You kind of want things to go the way that they're supposed to go and at the time and place that they're supposed to be. Like it's not, you don't want any chaos in your life. You just want to be on the right path at the right time. The moon here, this is you also having this like, I'm getting this feeling of being, I don't know how to describe it. So you don't trust that you know everything about a situation. You feel like that there is something missing here, that there is some secret being hidden that you just don't know about. There's something connected to that, and that's sitting in your fear position that you aren't seeing things clearly. Knight of Swords, though, there is going to be a lot of movement forward. A lot of movement forward. Even with this Hanged Man here in reverse, there is some movement happening, but with the Knight of Swords, this is going to happen pretty quickly. This is going to happen quickly. Let me start clarifying. Tell me about the Hanged Man in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. Strength. This does not surprise me at all. Breaking free, allowing yourself to really move forward and kind of let go of whatever has been holding you back in the past does require a lot of inner strength. So I'm not surprised to see that come through. Tell me about this King of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. There's something about this person that there's a lot of potential here. So make sure that your words and your actions generate the type of response that you want. And you know this person well enough to know the response you're going to get when you say things a certain way. So make sure that you're saying things in a way to get the response that you're looking for. Tell me about this Two of Wands in reverse, the Emperor. So the Emperor is out here twice. Yeah, this is something where you're very indecisive with this person in the past, or even with these behaviors in the past. I feel like on a level you knew what was holding you back, or you knew what needed to be released, and that you were kind of going back and forth. Well, if I release it, am I being true to myself? If I hold on to it, am I being true to myself? These are the kind of things that you're dealing with internally. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles here for Pisces. Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is an area where you're focused on love, but there's a lot more to it than just love. You're not focused on young love. You're not focused on the type of love that you would have had maybe as a teenager, where you just kind of go into things without any real expectations because you're still trying to learn exactly what you want out of a relationship. But you're at the point now where you have a very clear understanding of what you do and don't want in a relationship. And that's what this feels like. It's like you don't want young love because the young love is too immature to give you the type of relationship you're looking for. So this is what your strength is. This is the kind of thing that you're going after. These are the kind of dialogues you're having with yourself as you evaluate different people that you date. Let's try that again. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Death card in reverse. So there is this new beginning here where there isn't this constant need to balance and trying to juggle everything at once. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. We have the Hermit. Yes. So this is Queen of Wands in reverse is stop being so impulsive. Hermit here is really think things through before you say anything, do anything, make any decision. Think it through. These cards are telling me the same thing. Tell me about this Emperor in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Believe it or not, whatever you were doing in the past was creating a lot more anxiety, a lot more conflict for you than you probably realized. And I think you're getting to the point where you're realizing by not behaving that way, it actually is freeing you, opening you up to be happier and to just allow things to progress the way they're supposed to progress. Tell me about the moon and the tower in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things where you don't want to have to always feel like you have to stand up for yourself, defend yourself in some sort of way. You don't always have to guard yourself. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Getting the Empress in reverse. So the Emperor and the Empress are both out here, and they have very similar energies. The Empress tends to be more forgiving, more kind, but what I'm getting from this is you are moving away from all of these preconceived notions that you had on how your life was supposed to be in a romantic relationship. You're adjusting. You're learning and you're adjusting. Let's find any last messages from the universe for Pisces. Wizard of the Woods, focus. So there is definitely this push to focus on what is going to make you happy and not being so impulsive and thinking things through. So Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And feel free to drop me a comment and let me know your story. I would love to read it. Until next time, take care.